and give it a...
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you Don and Mitch.
How about that?
Yeah, I think we're live.
Yeah.
I think we're live. Yeah, so I figured, I don't have no new gear. I don't think you do either. I got new toys.
No, I got nothing new.
But I do have my eyes set on. They have all these like inexpensive pedals coming out. Like us, we might have talked about it the last time. Then there's another one called
a plethora of them.
Plethora. The Tonex One. That's a neat one, and you can use it as an interface.
Yeah.
That's like $180, and I got it here. Let me share that. Let me share. Let me present that page. I got that page.
So I can get the live chat working this week.
Window. Let's share Chrome tab, and that's that one right there. I think y'all can see that, and it's not real expensive. Brian.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get back here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to bring up the pop-up chat. Go ahead.
We got first of all we got Brian S. And good to see you, and Ryan
Brian,
is in
what's
here.
happening?
How you doing, Ryan?
I can't even see the comments. Oh, comments. Here we go. All right, there we go. All right, I'm caught. There we go.
Yeah. Hey,
2812.
guys, how's our audio? Say something, Don. Testing 1 2.
Test check. Test testicles.
Are we all right?
There's Rhodey.
Hey, Rhodey.
Behind us, Shane.
Frank. Yeah, put a one in there if we're sounding okay.
Frank.
Audio is 5x5. I think it's good. Anyway, that's the new toy that my wife might not scream too much if I get it. I don't know. We'll see.
You're gonna get well, okay. I guess that would be cool if you got that.
I was just listening to a lot of tutorials on it, and Hack's is real interested in it.
But Mitch,
and
the sound that you just got on that metal video you did, I mean, what more do you want on?
What, this sound here?
Oh, you're gonna do it? Oh, cool. Do it.
Oh, I got it set up. I got it muted. Hold on.
Do it. I like that. Was awesome, man. It sounds better in the mix than it does by itself, but I find that on a lot of the patches that I have on my Helix. They sound cool, but when you play like with a backing track, kind of like your guy. Now OU812, is that Ryan?
That's Ryan. That's the one.
Hey,
He does the jam.
Ryan and John, these guys are good, man.
Actually, he should be live.
R2D2 and
actually, tomorrow he's going to be live tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I think.
You told me.
Yeah, I'm getting so confused. I got so much stuff to do. I got to do something at 9 o'clock, and I got a mod at 10 for the ball shredder, and just getting. Does it sound like? I don't know if it sounds like what it's. It's a lot cheaper than a wet, dry, wet. I know that, but no. Actually, I can.
There's R2, speaking of devil, there's R2, R3 now.
Hey, R2.
These guys, if you haven't, any of you, I don't know how many we got watching. We'll plug them again later, but go watch these guys. OU812, they jam. It's kind of like the only thing that would be better is if they were all playing at the same time. But not too crazy. But I mean,
yeah, I don't. That might.
I think eventually, I don't know if we'll still be alive, but eventually, guys will be doing bands from all around the world.
Yeah, there still might be a latency problem doing it that way, but we're all playing the backing tracks.
They figured out everything else in this universe.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
I'm trying not to block all my dummies up there on the wall. Give everybody some shout out there.
Yeah, let me show you my setup with see if I can. I'm gonna have to do the whole screen. I'll just show you all the different effects I have going on in Reaper and stuff like that. And
all right, cool.
It'll take a second. So I want to present my. Um, I want to do. Nope, can't do it that way. I got to do. I think I might have to stop some. Let me stop this. I got to stop this one here. Stop. There we go. Now present.
There we go. I'll tell you, I'm having some really weird stuff going on with YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that I get a box that shows up and it reminds me that I missed Ryan's jam,
Right.
jam thing. Okay.
Right.
This is so if I click that, it'll come. Let's say it's like 3 days later, because by 3 days later, you have the chat showing to see who's what people are saying while the guys are playing. Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
if I click it off of the recommendation box when I first bring YouTube up, then there's no chat showing. If I get out of there, go to or just click their channel where their name is, and go back to the same live stream replay, clicking it from their channel, then I get the chat.
Oh.
So I am trying streamer. So I am trying to bring up the pop-up chat from YouTube while you were talking. Okay, and I probably interrupted you as I usually do. And so when I went to the whatever, I had to go out, go to your name, go back in. I got the pop-up chat, but guess what? It's not blue at the top. I had this problem before, so I can't drag it.
The little box, little window.
Yeah. When you click pop-up chat, so it's
You
just
can use the one in
shit going on. Yeah,
You're able to use the one in here too, right?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. But yeah. Let me go to. I usually don't go to my site. But let me see. Just
I've never heard anybody else having the same problem. So
you. So you're talking about the pop-up chat?
So if you click up pop-up chat, it goes from the right side in a not square box on the right. Okay, a vertical box on the right. It pops up over on the left-hand side of your screen of my monitor, and I drag it over to the right side. Get out and then anyway, I can get it into StreamYard. So I have it the pop-up the YouTube chat going, which is faster than StreamYard's chat.
Yeah.
StreamYard's chat is slow.
Yeah, but sometimes it will go both ways. But I got it up. I'm moving it all over the place right now. It's working.
I mean,
for me.
I'm basically a computer idiot, but I out of trial and error, I've figured out some things. It's just weird. I don't know if I never had this problem back in Catonsville, so it's probably some kind of thing with Mediacom, which is the internet provider in this neck of the woods.
Oh, you're getting.
Oh my!
That's all right. But anyway, I want you to see. You can see that. See, I got it moving all over the place.
Yeah. I can usually do that with the pop-up chat, but see how it's a different color at the top?
Well,
in the very top, isn't that a different color? On your YouTube screen, it should.
Well, it's the way I set my thing up, my browser up. But anyway, my theme.
Mine's usually dark at the top. I click and drag it from the very top. But tonight it's the same color as the rest of it, and it won't drag. You just drag that thing around. You're dragging your Helix.
I'm sharing my whole screen
around. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so you're familiar with that. There's the Boston pizza,
right.
And I think by the default this second delay is off, but they're not totally the same. If you look in there. They're not made the same.
What kind of delays you want up there? The age you're at? No, simple delay. Oh, how about that?
The thing is,
you're getting all the cream to the sound, in my opinion, from the dual delay. But combined, I'm sure they're very well. I know it's very good. I've heard it. It really.
I just mess with the levels until. And the thing is, I'm going to hear something. I have hearing problems, so I'm going to hear something different than what anybody else is going to hear.
That's anything. That's everybody. Anything.
Right.
Regardless of hearing problems or not.
Right.
So tone is really
Yeah,
can't think of.
but
I'm
it's
having trouble thinking of the words I want tonight. Go ahead.
I forget everything. All right, let's see who else is it. Make sure we caught up with
Oh,
everybody. We do have
Dan in New Jersey's in the house.
John DeShane. He's another one of the
Yeah,
shredders on
he plays the
Ryan's.
telly style, I think.
Yeah, he's got
Right,
a
John?
Sir.
Yeah, sir.
Oh well, he's got a Tele. He's got a Sir Strat, I think. Really good equipment.
Yeah, those guys all have the ultimate sounds, and
They all do.
they can fly, man. They can fly around that fretboard.
I tell you, unbelievable. But anyway, that's like I haven't had no gear in a long time. But I did buy something that has nothing to do with guitars. But I wanted a security camera, right? I have one for in the house, just usually I just got it, we kennel the dog up, but I don't know why. We just, use it for her when we, but we did get one.
And gentlemen, we
Oh,
bring you
that's
Don.
that's not it. That's the wrong one. Oh, I gotta put it back. I gotta put it back in again. But this,
Come on,
it's pretty
techno
cool.
guy. Come on, techno guy. You got this.
Now I forgot what I'm doing. I want to share. Oh, I want to share the window. Present. Share. From computer. Present.
Oh, the word I was thinking about earlier was subjective. Tone is very subjective. What's a good tone? And we have Symtrees in the house. Howdy. Welcome to the show. Mitch is trying to resolve something here on his
Yeah, it's not
computer.
working. Present.
Man.
I just had it up here. My phone.
Yeah, you had like 3 boxes up there. What happened to all that?
Yeah, well, I shut it down. I shut the one down
Oh, okay.
because it wasn't responding.
There's the hitman, Dwight Bailey. What's up, Dwight? Good to see you.
Here we go.
Dwight says hi, Mitch.
Did I might have closed out of it. You know that? Hold on.
Put me on the spot here. Anyway, brought to you tonight by iced tea. It's a cocktail glass, but I'm drinking iced tea out of it. Ran out of Jameson. Really didn't feel like doing vodka tonight.
There we go.
Got it?
Yeah, but it ain't.
Hey, Rody, really digging you watching you guys play those Firebirds, man. They are cool looking guitars. I should have bought that Firebird back during COVID, Mitch.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Something's going on with the. Let me get rid of the.
No can do, huh?
Yeah, something it's all grayed out. Let me get rid of that one I had. Remove. Just. Yeah, this ain't working right.
Well, I can't get my computer with YouTube work.
All right, here we go. Now you should see that. I think you can see that, right?
Yeah. It says SN. Okay.
It's my phone.
That's your phone. Got it. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
So I got this. And actually, let me.
So what's Cloud Edge?
That's the software that runs the camera stuff. And so that's my deck. And the thing
The
this thing
outside
was like
camera.
it was only like $42. Not the best quality, but it's got. I can rotate it. See, it's pretty cool. And
Bummer.
also,
Brian,
yeah.
that sucks.
Let me try something real quick here. Let me do that.
Brian, you bought 2. 2 guitars. Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's my. There's Janice. Hi, Janice. Mitch is working on some technical. All right,
I'm
we got the
playing.
phone
I'm
back up.
playing with toys.
Oh, yeah. Mitch has got a camera out on his back porch, or where is it?
Well,
How many are there?
it's I got 2 doors and I have a deck. This is on the deck, and just a little step on the other one. But it works. It works well. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not. I can't.
pretty
complain.
good picture, at least on my laptop.
Yeah, I'm
Say hi
satisfied with
to
it.
Mitch. Say hi
Hello,
to Janice.
Janice. Yeah, I need to get back on the point.
Brian, that's why if I'm buying a guitar, I really want to play it. The only guitar I think I've ever bought that I didn't play was that used Paul Reed Smith Torero that I had for a while when I sold. I got to play them. Oh, and the Stratocaster, that my buddy bought that at a Sam, but he bought it as he didn't play it. He's left-handed. He plays left-handed. But he bought that for me in New Jersey and brought it down to Maryland. That's still the best deal I ever got on a guitar. $199 for a Japanese Strat with I guess some kind of locking Kaler, which I don't use at all. I mean, I disarmed the lock at the top and lost the trem bar. Right.
I've
had it since the 80s, so that was 40-some years ago.
Here's the bad thing from watching OU 812. Now I don't have no Floyd Rose. I
have.
and I had my Ibanez, that nice Ibanez, and the EVH. They're all gone. But I never really tried to learn how to use it.
Unboxing coming up. I guarantee.
Well, I don't know. I never really put a lot of time in learning how to use it. And I'm kind of little. I put very little time in. But then again, do I want to play around with setting up a Floyd Rose? Although I think I understand how to do it now. But I don't need it. I need it. Look, do I need another guitar? I think I got 15.
You got a good collection. You got a good collection.
How many you had, Don?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 electrics and a Ovation acoustic electric.
Yeah.
I guess I have 6 electrics, but one's deep bowl Ovation.
Yeah, I have 15, and 4 of them are expensive to me, over $1,000. But then all the other ones are like, the Epiphone I paid $300 for, that used one. That I put Les Paul. See, I put Seymour Duncan pearly gates in, all CTS pots, switchcraft, and.
When's the last time you played that guitar?
A little while ago. Well, I've been not rotating them all, but I played the Les Paul a lot lately, the Strat, American Strat a lot lately. I was playing that Ibanez, that the budget guitar, but not that. It's a Geo, but not one of the low bottom ones. But it plays good though. It plays good. I really like it. But it's just like you're never satisfied. You want stuff.
Well, it's funny. I do a rotation about every 2 weeks. I'll put the Les Paul back on the rack. I did the Strat for a few days. Now I'm doing the Epiphone. Haven't been playing as much because I've been doing a lot of yard work, mulch, and all kinds of planting. For 3 days, it's been 80 degrees here in this area. I haven't played golf once. I'm dying. But I'm playing tomorrow. I'm playing tomorrow morning. Yeah. I've been busy, a lot of yard work, and the body just ain't, that takes too much. Because like when I play golf, I like to walk, and I don't feel like walking after what I've been doing. So,
you're an athlete. Compared to
there's Paul Lou. And Paul, yes, I do have some catching up, but I probably won't because what I'd started to say, so I'll go through I'll play the Gelvin, I'll play the Telecaster, but eventually I'm going to end up playing the Les Paul. I like that guitar. I really don't need the other ones. If somebody took them away from me, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I'd miss them, but I like the Les
But
Paul.
do you like the way the Les Paul sounds the best out of all your?
The way yeah, the way the way it plays. I think it sounds best.
Yeah, those
But for
my.
me, that's for me. Again, it's all subjective. Some people
I
like
have
it.
all those
Right.
cheap guitars, and of course they got the ceramic pickups. Some of them sound okay, but nothing sounds like the Les Paul or I like the Pearly Gates I got in the Epiphone. They sound
Uh,
great too.
well,
Really
Christ,
good.
Mitch, you get if you with all those effects. I think if you did it blind and redid that
You're right. I
video
wouldn't be able to
with a
tell.
different one and then listen to them a couple times, not know which is which, you wouldn't be able to.
I think I
That's what
think
I.
Richard, the guy I'm going to mod for 10
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
He did one. I think it was with like Seymour Duncan and one of the Music Lily cheap ones off of. You couldn't tell. I couldn't tell the difference.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, half of my patches have about. It's on the Helix. If you go to Helix Edit, it's got 7 or 8. Well, you got an amp and a cab, so that's two. I probably got 5 to 7 more effects or EQs or compressors or whatever these, because I can't really make anything better than what I'm getting from this guy Johnny Lee, and I just take. Sometimes he's big on reverb. I usually take
Hmm.
one of the two of those off, but I always leave one on, and
Okay.
I don't think it makes it different which guitar I'm playing. Really, if you didn't see it, you wouldn't know. You might know the difference between, say, the Strat and the Les Paul, but the other ones, I don't think so.
Oh, by the way, remember last time was the last time I was doing it, or I don't. Anyway, I don't know if it was you and I, or I was just doing a live stream. I had all this other stuff come up in Nightbot that I didn't want to come up, and besides what I wanted to come. Anyway,
Yeah.
I did figure out how to turn all that other. It was bringing weird stuff up. If somebody said something or did something, it would say, "Hey, quit doing that," or I turned all that off. The only thing that should come up is what you see in there now,
Oh,
20,
okay.
20 minutes. So, but I don't know if
Okay.
I guess it wasn't on.
Let's go back because I'm getting old and whatever. Too many dead brain cells. Um, why do you have the Nightbot again? What is the what
Well,
is the
I have a message to pop up there in the chat saying like and subscribe. Instead of me typing it out, we'll do it automatically. Any message I put in there, you can have it set
that's
up.
the message. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
okay, I
yeah.
got you.
And actually,
All
you
right.
can have it do more than that. You can have it. If somebody says, you can have it
Yeah,
time
like
somebody
yeah,
out.
right.
If or say if they say certain words, or if they repeat stuff too often, and all this weird stuff. I don't even want it to do that. What I wanted to do was just say sub and subscribe. Who's gonna sub me? You know what I mean? But anyway, that's and it's I just a couple of years I've been watching people's had it for I don't know how long. I said, let me learn how to do something else, and so I got that up. Looked at some tutorials, and then like you like the AI introduction, right? That's with I have this um, free video editor called CapCut. They have a pay version, but it gives you so much in the free version. It's a lot easier. I mean, I use DaVinci Resolve. I still like that probably the best if you're not doing anything fancy. But they have so many built-in presets in CapCut. When that video I did, that metal thing, all those presets were already in there in CapCut. Just use that. Made
Wow,
things
that's
make
cool.
things a lot
I
easier.
I swore I was going to learn how to do all that, but you know what? The Q8 and you see what you see is what you get if you watch any of my videos because um, I can't.
You
I just
have
can't.
I think you have your stuff might be higher end than mine because your stuff is newer. I think I already had my computers before you got your two,
Hmm.
right?
All right. Hey,
You
I
have,
got to stop you for a second. Jesus Christ! So Brian, while you were fiddling with your phone, Brian S. had mentioned that he bought two guitars from high end retailers online, and both
hmm
of them were lousy. One of them was a Gibson SG. It was all the gold finish missing on the hardware and horrible frets. And then the
Oh
other one
my.
was what was the other one? Where's this? LTD EC100. Isn't that what you got?
Yeah, that's a cheap one. That's the cheap one, though.
Or
Yeah,
1,000. No, this is 1,000.
oh, it's the 1,000. No, that's the higher end
That's
one.
the high end.
No, I got the
that's
cheap
good
one, the
stuff.
10, EC10 or something.
Yeah, Brian doesn't normally. I guess he wants to fiddle with one. Turned out to be a showroom floor model. Jesus Christ! That he was saying something about fingerprints all over. Oh. That's terrible. That's again why I prefer to go see it, play it, whatever.
Yeah, I don't. I'm afraid to get any. I get my stuff either. I'll go to Sweetwater Guitar Center or Musician's Friend, and then links. I'm not going to. I'm afraid to get something unless I see it in person.
And Brian isn't like somebody that just started buying a couple of guitars. He's been, Brian has had a lot of guitars. I don't know. Does you sell some of them, Brian? I can't remember. But
all right, I'm
just about any guitar one of his videos is pretty nice stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Here we go. Brian. Here we go.
Guitar Centers.
Yeah, I've never did reverb and anything like that.
Hey, Paul, are you still here? Paul, did we go to Guitar Center when I came down to Clearwater? Or
you did.
Tampa or whatever? We did go. Okay. I didn't think that was, I thought that was a better type experience trying to buy a guitar than
Look at that.
Guitar Center up our way.
Long time no see. How you doing, Brian?
6-string Brian. No, I have not bought an SG yet, Brian.
He didn't. I got one of those too. I'm going to start playing that. I was thinking about that today. I need to play that.
If I ever buy one, I think I know what I'm going to buy. I'll probably buy it used, but I got to see it in person, touch it, and all that. But they had the guitar I probably should have bought when I bought the Les Paul was a SG high performance, the same color. What do we got? Blueberry Burst, Raspberry.
I thought you didn't look. Didn't you play one?
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
You didn't like the neck dive.
The guy gave me a real skinny strap and it neck dived. Mm-hmm. Well, I think I never had that problem when I had SGs back when I was in high school.
Right.
I had two different ones in it, from my senior year to about 3 or 4 or 5 years after I graduated. Mm-hmm. The last one broke. And I broke it really bad, but we won't tell that story.
By the way,
but that's the one I would buy, and it's 24 frets, which I think is cool.
By the way, Dwight Bailey came in. I do have something in here for Dwight Bailey. Let's see if it works. I had to get that in there. I think you heard that. The Hitman.
I heard Bailey. He is the Hitman. He is the Hitman.
Yeah, but I just love gear and stuff I don't need, and it's been the last thing I got was back in early January. That Leo James, what is it? January, February, March. It's not too long, but I haven't got anything long. I do have to say something. This is May 1st. It is 4 years today we moved in here. 4 years today we moved in here. Sold my home, big
happy anniversary. Cheers with some iced tea.
Cheers. Moved in a mobile home. So we went from 2 floors and a half acre to like hardly anything to cut, and it's easy to. My wife can do clothes on 1 floor. Don't have to go up down any steps. And also, it's 3 weeks today that I lost 20 pounds, and I only have about.
We'll give you a happy anniversary and a congratulations right on top.
I only have about 60 more to go, or 70 more to go. And I'm keeping it off this time. I can't. I already got a foot in the grave now at my age. Anywho, thanks, Frank.
I'm trying to.
Frank, but while you're there, if I may ask you, have Do you get a chance to check your Boss Katana Go yet? That's the one. That's the one that plugs right into your guitar. It works right out of there. It's got software. You can use software too. You can use. I think you can use that as an audio interface too. I believe. You know.
Hey, Mitch.
Yes, sir.
Ryan's jam, is he like standard or Pacific time, or where the heck's he at?
You Ryan's.
Ryan's, yeah.
Ryan, he's in Georgia, I believe. Yeah, Georgia. So it's same time. It's our time. Yeah, he's on tomorrow night at. I think he's on 8 tomorrow, and around 5:05 on Sundays. And sometimes.
Well, I'm pasting a link to his May 5th. Next show is May 5th at 5 p.m.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, do that.
I was doing something while you were saying. Where's he located at?
Georgia.
Georgia.
He's in Eastern time.
That's what I thought. It's 8:00. Well, I put it there. There is a link right there for anybody that you guys should check these guys out. They are, they're good players, man. All of them.
I think
they can be ferocious, but they slow it down sometimes and play.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, check them out and check out the Ball Shredder 10 p.m. tonight. He's growing. I mean, I guess he's been doing live streams since maybe the end of December. I think he had like 21,000, 20. He's up to 20, almost 25 now. So it is helping. He had like 130 some watching the other day. Now, this is a guy, the Ball Shredder. He's an unbelievable player. Never owned, I'm pretty sure he told me he's never owned a Gibson or a Fender. And he buys cheap stuff, and they sound great. Really good. And he's using, he does everything with a DAW. I mean, he's got some amps. He's got a Line 6 amp. But, for his recording stuff, it's like, what's a Line 6 Pod Go? It's like 15-year-old software and an interface. And I helped him set it up so he could do live, and he sounds awesome. Sounds really good.
There's a link for the Bald Shredders show later tonight.
Thank you. Thanks,
funny,
Bob.
I can do that, but I cannot get the. But this is working fine. All right, so Frank C's got to work tomorrow. He'll be to bed. Ryan R2 or 3, yeah. Trev and Randy, yeah. Those guys, good players, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, Jimmy Bott. Well, you remember him from years ago. He's been around, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real good.
Very good. So we're gonna do a show, and if not next week, the week after, with your new Tonex.
They're not in yet. It just came out. So they always give them to the reviewers first, and everything's on. It's on the way. It's backward. It's on the way.
I don't know. I think maybe times have changed, or I'm always late to the party on whatever I end up buying. But I can't fathom that. All right, this is exactly what I want. Oh, I can't get it. Just on that premise right there.
If something's new,
I wouldn't buy anything. I wouldn't buy that. But
if you see something new that's out at these usual YouTuber reviewers, they're going to review. They're getting it first. They give it to all those the YouTubers first, and so it's not out for.
I mean, it's great they keep coming up. Now they're down. Everything's a smaller version of the big.
Right.
I'll never buy the Helix. Is all. How long we had them? 3 or 4 years. I haven't even delved into what it can do, but I don't need to. It's just too frustrating trying to dial.
Oh, you weren't with me when it was Frank was with me. We went to Guitar Center in Towson, Maryland, and just on the spur of the moment, I got it. Man, I don't know anything about the Helix floor.
You just bought it, you just went and bought it.
Yeah, $1,400, whatever it was, and
yeah.
Frank got the. Didn't you get the Stomp, Frank? I think you got the Helix Stomp.
Had like 3 buttons to step on.
I was looking at it today, but I'm not now. No, you're not talking about this Express, the Line 6 Express thing. Nah. I mean, I love that sound, man. I'm that patch in Helix Native, the one that
Yeah.
Eric Broadbent gave me, that patch. It's my 90%
You
thing.
know, if you go out, I guess for a lot of people, if they're doing like these like two guy or three, small, really small bar, like we have a bar right up the street from where we're
Hmm.
living, and they got very small bands, be perfect. Something like that would be perfect just to put through the PA instead of having to have an amp, you know.
Yeah.
But I, I'm never playing out of my room here.
Well, that's how I feel. I mean, I can't.
Unless I go to another room in the house. I'm not taking my guitar. I'll take them out of the house, but I'm not playing them anywhere.
I can't learn songs all the way through unless I have the sheet. Yeah, just play by ear. Randy, look, it's Randy Price. He's the other shredder. Hey, thanks
Hey,
for
Randy,
stopping by, Randy. Yeah, he's
absolutely.
like
Welcome to the show.
it's like I watch Randy, because I try to steal their licks. Of course, like they're too fast for. But I'm watching Randy, and YouTube has a great slowdown feature if anybody's ever used it.
Oh yeah.
And
To try to figure out what.
yeah,
Doing.
so
Yeah.
I slowed it down. It was still going 80,000 miles an hour when I put it to slowest. Still couldn't see what it was going so fast.
It's funny you bring that up because I don't know if any of you, especially you shredders, I don't know if you've ever checked out this chick from, I guess it's England or the UK somewhere. Her name's Sophie Lloyd,
Mm-hmm.
and she does like instrumental covers of songs. I sent you the video the one time on
Oh, I've been watching for
what's
a
that
long
guy?
time.
What's that song? Sultans of Swing.
Yeah.
Okay, but the one that I watch, I continually watch, and generally I'm listening to it more than watching because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
once you've seen it, you see it. But she does "Dream On" by Aerosmith,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all good, I think. But she does a run at the very, very end of the guitar playing. Now there's about I don't know 2 or 3 minutes when the song's done that she talks promoting her album or whatever she's
Mm-hmm.
promoting. But she does a descending run that is very, very cool and very impressive if you like speed. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not overly fast. But and this is very good too. But the best that I've seen her do is Dream On, and it's all good. But the last lick is I wish I knew all the technology where you could do that. You know, cue it up and just play
She's
that.
and also she's not
And she's
bad.
not easy on
Not
the
bad
eyes.
on the eyes.
Yeah,
Not bad on
bad
the
on
eyes.
the eyes. As
Yeah. But yeah, she's awesome. Actually, she's got
if
a.
Janice, if you're still in the chat, watching Janice,
She's got a signature. I believe she had a signature.
yeah, she's got.
Guitar.
I think it's a signature keys. I think it's Kiesel. But
Is that what? Okay.
I think she's playing it in that one in that video
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But that one particular lick, it's at the very end of the whole thing, you know. But it's not the end of the video because, like I said, there's about 2 minutes of chat at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
cover. But she's very, very, very good. Here's the guitar hack. I'm sporting my guitar hack hat. This is the incidentally, this is the embroidered guitar hack, as opposed to the this is the higher line, very high line hat. I have two of the other, but this is.
I have a fat head. I mean, and it just I like wearing them, but they look so funny on me. Where's mine? Look out, my Ravens hat. Look how bad.
It looks great.
It looks weird, doesn't it? It don't look
No,
like
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I got a fat head.
Hey, we all have. You know, some people have this, some people have that, some people don't. But hey,
Fat head with nothing in
who
it.
cares? You look fine.
How about those O's? How
I
about
don't
those
think I've ever-
O's?
They are awesome, and I can't think that I've ever seen you wear a hat.
Not too much. I don't mind wearing them, but let's see. Did they lose today?
No, it was well. I don't know. It was 0-0 at the third.
It's 2-0 in the eighth. Yankees.
All right, well, we beat them the first two. They can have tonight.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet.
No.
2 runs. That's a home run. You know,
Yeah.
3-run homer wins it. I haven't had one of those for a while. So is everybody having great weather? How about up there, up north of us, Hack? We've been having like 80 degrees 3 days in a row in the Mid-Atlantic.
It's 74 right now. Right here. But the humidity was down today. But it's hot in here when I have this computer on and I got that light on. I got a light in my... Got my light on.
Fashion talk with Mitch.
Yeah. Nothing fashion about me. Except when I get down to 200 pounds, I'll do some fashion stuff.
All right. Vancouver. Is Vancouver on the east side of Canada? East or middle or west? Vancouver. I think Vancouver's on the coast, right? Boy, I tell you, you get old and you don't look at maps and you don't, It hit 84 east side of Atlanta. Nice. West coast. Huh, I thought it was east, north of Seattle. Huh. East.
I need to hire Trev.
Northeast. Huh.
Trev, and he's Cemetery. He's another guy that he goes on Ryan's show, but he does all the switching for everybody. You know, switching. He helps them with all the.
See, I can assign. I wondered what if.
Yeah. He'll do all the switching.
You
can assign.
Get more mention. That's important.
Yeah, I'm never going to. You know, when we get 20 people in here, it's good for us. Which we got 19 now, and so it's really good for us.
Well, back in the day, I think we got in the mid-20s a couple times.
Yeah, maybe 30, close to 30. If not.
And Freddie, you knew guys. You newer folks checking in here tonight. Back during the COVID, or did we start before COVID? Or
we were doing it. We were doing it every week. We did it every weekly.
And then, but that was during COVID, though, wasn't it?
I think you're right.
That's when
I
all
don't think,
the live stream.
I don't think I was doing it in my old. We weren't doing it at the old house. I don't think.
Yeah.
We did it here since I've been here.
We did it for. Your old house. Yeah.
I think we did it, and then we did it maybe almost 2 years. I think we were doing it almost every week.
I don't know how long we kept going,
roughly.
But we did a lot of shows. Some of them were okay. Couple of them at the end. I was Jameson Dow. I should have really. I think that's one of the reasons why I thought it was always best.
Well, if it was before COVID, if we were doing live streams before COVID, it had to have been at the old house because we moved here in.
I can't remember, Mitch.
2020. It was the beginning of the COVID, or was that the second year?
I don't know, but the only thing that I remember house related with the live streams is when you set your floor on fire.
Oh man,
that's a good story. It's a shame it happened, but
I took all the pictures off my phone. I backed them up on the computer, and that picture was there. Picture when my hand was all bandaged up.
Oh yeah, he burned his hand. I forgot you burnt your hand too. Oh my God!
I couldn't play for like 6 weeks.
Mitch was on the DL. He was on the DL.
I bought a new phone, and I don't like turning my phone in without taking all the crap out of it. The SIM card. And I went to take the battery out. Even though you can't change battery, you can get them out. And just by accident with my utility knife, it just cut right through that battery. It did that chain reaction right here. And I'm picking up like a hot potato. It did the Mission Impossible thing. It wasn't like flamed up or nothing. But, I'm picking it up and it burnt my hand and dropped it. So it burnt my carpet. Then I picked it up again. I got outside my door and I got that vinyl flooring. I dropped it there. And so in other words, it cost me $800 to fix all that stuff that I messed up. Plus my hand going to the doctor for a few weeks.
It's funny. When we first got our smartphones, we were late to the party on the smartphones. We had the flip phones forever. But I remember I dropped that goddamn thing so many times. The face was all cracked up. I think my brother's chip, my nieces and nephews call that the spider app because you got all these cracks on the face of your smartphone. But anyway, a lot of times it would stop working. I'd just take it apart, take the battery out, put it back in, and boom.
Yeah.
It worked like a champ. It had no problem getting the battery out. But I imagine.
Well, now they don't. They want you to buy a new phone. They make it so
exactly. Well,
that's crazy.
I'll tell you what. I've dropped this new phone. I don't have it with me. but the one we got here a year ago from T-Mobile, some kind of what are those called? What are they called? The
Samsung Galaxy.
Sam's Galaxy. Yeah, one of those, I think. You know,
That's what
and
this is,
I'll
but
tell you
like
what.
a lower end one, but it works good.
But hey, they gave it to us. We signed up.
Yeah, but
It's quite a racket, the whole cell phone, and I've got a friend that can't even watch the Oriole games because he doesn't have cable. You can't get Madison.
I don't either. I can do it maybe
Right.
on certain. I can't.
I got you.
Yeah, we cut our cable back. We were paying like lower $300, so we knocked about $100 or so off of it. But I had no more sports channels unless it's on the main networks. No more news channels. But the news channel,
stuff's expensive today. Jeez.
But you can get Fox or whatever you want to look. You can get it on YouTube. It might not be live, but there is some live stuff on there. But
I stay away from the news.
They'll have
I'll read the headlines online, but
they'll have the Oriole game. They'll replay it. With everything cut out. It takes like 5 minutes. So I'm not missing anything. I'll see it later after the fact.
Right.
But I can still watch. I know what's going on. I can, look, I just go in there and go on YouTube.
Is it still on or is it over?
Bottom of the 8th, 2-0. But we pitched good. They only had 4 hits.
We got two more chance.
Oh, we do have. We have 2 men on 1 out.
Okay.
Bottom of the 8th.
All right. Well, let's not talk baseball. We'll chase it.
I know. No one. Yeah, it's a dying thing. Hey, Charlie's in the house.
Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
Charlie.
Come on.
Don't ask me to say your last name. The Bolden. He does a lot of streams and he's singing. He can sing too.
Hey, Charlie. Cool.
I think he's from Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I think so.
Put a link in the comments so people can check it out.
Let me see. Actually, I can. Here, all I got to do is just.
I have to pay to watch the Colts and the Pacers.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Brian. Well, there you go. That's the price to pay for moving down to paradise. I'd pay it. I'd pay that in a minute. California, Mitch, not Hawaii. California, close.
California, I was wrong.
As close as you're going to get in being the continental United States, right?
Yeah. Here, I can do that. There's Charlie. There's Charlie's channel. And
Guitar Hack lost his wrench. Yeah, make Guitar Hack a wrench.
Actually, let's get. I want to get
Guitar Brian. That'd be nice.
Here's Guitar Hack's channel, and he does a lot of. Oh, I can't do that. He does. What? Come on, paste that sucker. Don't know.
Well, you make him a wrench. I'll put a link to his channel.
Are you
I just got to get his channel up. Guitar Hack.
Are you a mod? Do I have you as a mod?
Who,
Type
me?
some. Yeah.
No? I'm not in YouTube.
Oh, but you can still type something here. I'll see
okay.
it.
All right,
Type
hold
something
on
in here.
Hold on a second. Well, let me copy this.
Is that Laurie Mishmash? Is that the one and only?
Laurie.
Les, how you doing, Les and Laurie?
All right, don't need that. I need this. Okay, here I'm typing something in now. This is Guitar Hack's channel. Go to check him out. A lot of good,
a
lot of good stuff. Oh, you already put it there?
Yeah, but
I got it twice.
Yeah.
Now, am I a wrench?
I'm waiting to see your name. I don't see your name.
You better make 2 3/4 jams. I'm
I'm
right
not
under
seeing
guitar. It's an anti-Canadian thing. I'll send bacon. There you go. There's Les Nagy. It's happening less. How many we got watching now, Mitch?
We have a total of 16.
Hi, Laura.
We had 19.
Well, chased away.
Easily
Easily done. But, things come up. Other people have shows too, probably. So anyway, me and Hack have been kicked to the curb. Me too, Hack. I know how you feel, but I'm not sending any bacon.
Let me see.
Am I on YouTube or Stream? No, I'm on StreamYard. Okay.
I am not seeing any of your posts. That's weird.
I posted. Are you in the private chat or in the comments?
I should see. It doesn't matter. I should see it regardless.
Oh, well,
Oh, not private. No, don't do private.
no, I'm on comments. I'm on comments.
Okay.
I thought maybe you were on private.
No, I'm posted in the pop-up chat. Anywho, I'm not seeing. Oh, there
Wait
we
a
go. I
minute.
see way
I
you
don't
back.
see mine.
I got you back way over
Yeah,
here.
way back.
But I got to make you a mod from the pop-up chat, not from. I can't do it from the StreamYard. I don't think.
All right, and let me do this. History. Don and Mitch show. Make sure I'm muted. Now see there again. The it's not. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's go back to your channel. Do it from here. There we go.
Weird.
Okay. Hey, Mitch. Okay, did that show up?
I see. Yeah, I see it. And add as a moderator. Standard. Yes.
All right, let me get back to StreamYard.
Okay.
It's very confusing when you're doing something on YouTube and you're talking and you look up and there's a delay with your mouth moving. It's not.
Yeah, I don't. I keep it.
What your mouth moving is not what you're saying. It's
I have it
crazy.
I'll just have it paused and muted. But I wanted to.
Oh.
And Laurie Mitch.
Where's the beef as a mod? Where's the beef?
It's an inside joke.
Okay, so Hack got promoted. What about me?
You type something, it'll show. See if it shows up.
All right.
Yep. See your wrench.
Okay, I'm a wrench. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Brian's a
promoted
wrench.
too.
Hack's a wrench. Frank sees a wrench. Very good. So is there anything you want to get? Didn't you talk about
Well, I got to tell you something. You know, we were talking about guitars, and Paul said I need to catch up. When I start my day and I turn on the computer. I guess it's MSN or I don't know what it is that comes on. And it's like when you bring up YouTube. At least the way when I bring up YouTube, there's all these little recommendations of YouTube videos. Well, when I turn on my computer, all these recommendations for sports, news, fashion, Daily Mail type stuff, gossip, Hollywood, all kind, you just keep scrolling down. There's all kinds of stories. Now I forgot why I brought that up.
MSN.
Oh. So, and then they sneak in the advertisements with the headlines. You got to click it to read the story, but that's what I do. I read headlines. But then they're always showing, almost all of them seem to be Ibanez. They got some of the coolest looking body, the paint or whatever, the splatter, like different. Ibanez has a lot of cool looking guitars, but I don't know that I've ever really played one.
You never played an Ibanez?
I'm not sure if I have. And then somebody does a video with a gem, and that's what I want to get, but I don't really feel like spending the money.
I mean, you want the American? You don't want the junior?
Oh, I don't think it would matter.
The junior's around 500.
No,
but
no. I think the cheaper Highline one's about $2,000. And
right. You want the American?
And you can get it in the mid twos, and you can get up to $3,000 or $4,000 real quick.
So you want to play around with a Floyd Rose?
No, I would never. It would be there, but I wouldn't use the trem bar. But I would, you almost with a guitar like that, you almost have to tune it down at the bridge instead of doing the keys
and block it. But then it doesn't make. I don't know. I think if you get a cheaper guitar,
I don't think I need to block it. I don't bend. I don't think the way I bend notes and all. I don't bend that all that much. I do, but Nothing horrendous. I think if anything, the Floyd Rose might help it stay in tune. I don't think I need to block the trim.
I think the
Just
cheapest
pull
one,
the bar out. It's
the cheapest, I think Floyd Rose is that they sell comes on. I forget what the number is, but it comes on like some of the cheaper Jacksons, and they don't come with that retention bar. But if you look at the better ones, they come with that retention bar. You have that lock and nut, and then behind it there's a retention, whatever you call it. And I think Steve from Boston just did. That wasn't recently, but an older video he's got where people are buying these cheaper guitars and they had trouble staying tuned. Put that retention bar and makes a difference in the world because it doesn't have the right break angle or something.
Maybe watch that because I'm not.
But if you look at the cheaper, the Ibanez even the Gem, they'll come with that retention bar on there. They're a little bit better than the ones I think, or work better than the ones that are on the Jacksons supposedly. Yeah.
Made in Japan, 2008. Oh, really? Well, Randy, I understand what you're saying there. At the same time, I might defer to
Japan.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy? Know Your Gear, Phil McKnight.
Right.
He kind of just did a video about in this day and age. He doesn't think that makes as big a difference because the guitars are made pretty much by a machine and put together by hand. I'm not sure that the people in the factories in Japan are going to put the hardware on any better.
I think that's where
Indonesia.
My Prestige, I think, was made in Japan. Remember that greenish blue one I had? Mm-hmm. The one I got rid of? Right. The AMH 652 or whatever it was. And I had that tremolo note put on where it would let me either have it where I could just press down, completely floating, or lock by just a press of a button. And actually, Brad, the guitarologist, did a video today on he was fixed up one of his neighbor's guitars. It was I forgot what it was, a Charvel with a nice American Charvel, I think it was. Don't quote me on that. And it had one of these on there, and he's never messed with it before, but he didn't like it. But I didn't play that guitar enough.
I might be full of shit. I don't know. I think you can play a guitar with a Floyd Rose, and you don't have to. If you don't use the trem bar, I don't think it's going to make. You don't have to block it off if you're not.
I just never. My thing was I never learned how to use it. To be honest, never learned how to use it.
Well, I guarantee you, there's 20 to 100, either between 20 and 100 videos on YouTube to show you how to use it.
I know. I never bothered. Hardly. The only thing I tried to learn how to tap a little bit.
You gotta watch enough of the videos to get somebody that I'll watch it. Because some of them I can't watch. I've tried to learn certain songs.
Well, I wanted to sound like Brian. I wanted to sound like what those guys sound like on AU812. They all can handle.
Yeah, thanks, Hack. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I got to get caught up with the chat here. I'm ignoring it.
Oh, I did. Actually, here. I'm glad you remind me. Right here. Well, they're right. You remind me. I think I told you I got some pics from. I got them when this doesn't have all the pics. This doesn't. From Under the Bus, which will be on tomorrow at 9, I think.
No.
What's the time? No. Today's. No, it's
Wednesday.
They're on tonight at 9. So I'm getting mixed up.
Holy smokes!
I'm old.
They're on
anyway. So it's 6. Yeah, so I won these pics, and they sent it to me. I got them yesterday. I think they were in the mail yesterday.
All right, what's the name of those guys? What's the name of his show?
They're
Under the Bus.
Under the Bus Network. Yeah, you can put a link in there for them.
Well, I gotta. All right, hold on a second.
That's the guys that used to be on. Some of them used to be on Johnny Bean's show. Jay Hannon. The Bus Network. Under the Bus Network.
Network. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
All right, and let's see. Let's get.
There's also somebody else I do want to plug is Lester Mitchell. He's got a channel, and he's been doing live streams on Fridays at 10. He's in California, but Fridays at 10 p.m. our time. And he's a shredder. He's really good. He teaches. That's what he did. main job is. A young guy in his mid-30s, and he's really good. And he gave me I think I bought a lesson, I won a lesson from. He showed me some stuff, and actually I've been doing. It's been helping, but it still doesn't help me go. I'm doing this stuff with it, metronome, but it does not help me go faster. It's helped me maybe be neater a little bit, but not go faster. But anyway, he's real good.
You want to speed. If you want to go faster, if you're gonna pick the notes, it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, and then
I practiced scales for years.
If you look at
back in the 80s.
Yeah, I know one thing.
It helps some, but
Here, I can see
there's a link for Lester and Under the Bus. Last two things I posted. Go ahead.
Thanks, Don. What I can see the difference between my sloppiness, and if you look at R2, R3, or the other guys that do a lot of alternate picking, they're using as little as movement and I knew this anyway, as movement as you can, like just real tight, and I'm like just doing it too much. You want to economize your movements so you can get the next movement faster. Yeah. I mean, I'm still doing better than I did 5 years ago, but no.
Hey, have you ever played a gem?
I don't think so, Don. I think when I first started going in, before I got back into playing in 2015, I know Lynx had a gem there for the longest time, and it may still be there. This is back from 2015, and I guess the American, wherever they make, wherever that one, it was like almost $3,000.
Yeah.
And no, I don't think I ever picked one up, even the junior.
Hack says the neck's really thin. I don't think that bothers me. I mean,
well, my
Ibanez you just got, how thin is that neck?
It's fairly thin, but the one I got rid of, the Prestige, that was really thin, really thin. But I like the pickups when it had the DiMarzio's Air Norton tune or whatever. But I just wasn't playing it, And I remember I got real bad fret sprout on it after I had it a couple of years, really bad. But now I'll do all that stuff myself. I can even use it. Some of them I have the proper files now, but I was fixing some stuff with just my wife's nail files, but it would work. So, all right, Don, I think we're about an hour. We're about an hour.
I'm good with that because I'm dying to go have.
It's hot in here. It's hot in here.
I'm okay. I mean, you would be warm. It's warm in the house, but Jan's not ready.
It makes it hot.
Have you turned the air conditioning on yet?
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah.
Did you? Janet won't turn it on yet.
Well, she's normally like that, but she got hot. It was so hot the other day. So
we got all the ceiling fans going.
I want to thank everybody
for coming in.
I really appreciate it. And those links, if you want to check out OU812's channel, Guitar Hack's channel, Laurie Mishmash, go ahead and check those out. And who else? Fruitcake Tony, Under the Bus Network.
We put a lot of links in tonight. I didn't get Laurie, but I think Laurie's pretty well known.
Oh, she's doing really good. I mean, she's been doing some live streams. She has some pretty talented, including herself, people in her show. Really good. So, all right, guys, we want to thank everybody. You all have a
till the next show. And Mitch, I'm bowing out because
that's fine.
Gotta have a smoke.
Thanks. Right? Have a good rest of the week. See you guys.
All right. Cinco de Mayo is coming up. Be careful.